Okay, we back at it, back at it, back at it. Yeah, we back at it and we're winning right here. Everybody know this is our year. 2020 is the perfect year. Everything looking pretty out of whack, but you know, keep on chasing your bag. You gonna get a check one day. Yeah, just do it every day. Woo! Hey, 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 yeah. Y'all know how I'm gonna do it tonight, so. I got some exciting news. It's gonna be lit. Hold up. Yeah, it's R.A.E. High Def TV, maybe, or just the radio. You will know how it goes. It's Wednesday, just a show. Gotta move fast. Gotta go get the cash. Gotta go. I got a leopard print on my shirt. I got a leopard print on the jacket. They cement cause I really have it. They cement cause I'm getting to the cabbage green like I'm cutting the cabbage. Because I know I did good in the beginning of this beat. I have never freestyled with you before. So Hey, okay now it's the high definition Jamz show. Boy, head scallywag as your house. So let's go. Hey Ray, what's up? You better let him know. What's up? What's up, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. It is Wednesday. Y'all know what time it is. Yeah, it's time for us to be lit on Wednesday because you already know how I do my show. Yeah, every single week on Wednesday I talk about the real stuff later, but you already know how I run my show. I'll always present and promote you. Those who send me their brands, their videos, their music, their business, you know I promote you. And how much does that cost? Free 99. So that being said, I got a big announcement. Hey, I got a big announcement. And the announcement is, drumroll, High Definition Jamz is getting a complete upgrade. And here on out, if you are an artist here in the DMV area, more so God, I am now officially partnering slow down, Rachel. Partnering with Post Connection Radio, and High Definition Jamz will be moving to their location. So, you know what that means? If you don't know what that means that High Definition Jamz is now officially going to be an official show. That's why y'all been seeing the little upgrade on the little watermark intro and the new page coming up, and then the little icon, the little logo. Oh yeah, all of that was made by yours truly. So if you ever need a logo or anything, let me know. If you need that. For real, yeah. So we are moving on up. Everything I feel like is in the level up stage, man. I've been feeling it so heavy in my heart and so heavy in my spirit that there is a level up coming for a lot of us, okay? There is huge opportunities and blessings coming to us, and if you don't know or believe, you better speak life over it right now because it's coming. Like, quick testimony, y'all. I legitimately was looking for spaces today because I was already thinking about transitioning the show to be a more official show. So tonight is the last show. Starting next week, I will be in their location here on out. Tonight is the last show. I am here downstairs in the bottom second level of my house. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bittersweet because it's like that. This is my 18th episode. For those who don't know, this is my 18th episode doing this show. I started this show April 23rd of this year, and this is the 18th episode. And I've had so many great talent on this show. So therefore, if you or yourself, I just said that twice. If you yourself, I said it again anyways, or if you know anybody else who has a brand, music, art, comedian, whatever they do, whatever they got, send them my way ASAP so we can get them more exposure, especially in a more upgraded and more professional situation. All right, like for real, like I thank God for this because I legitimately was looking for. If you don't know the scripture, it's like faith without works is dead, but also write the vision, make it plain, and then you gotta trust God after that. And literally, I was looking for spaces on Peer Space, and I was like, all right, cool, you know, it's just so I don't know what budget to look for. And sure enough, in the middle of me preparing for all this, the host from the show, I did an interview with them actually, so they're cool people. I love their environment. It was a great time. Dope setup for sure. So I can't wait till y'all see this. But yeah, he hit me up and saying, yeah, hey Ray, you know, you can use our space and stuff like that. You know, so we would like to have you do your podcast here. Oh, you ain't gotta tell me twice, God. So so much appreciate the love, man. I appreciate it. Like I'm legitimately excited. Like I said, it's bittersweet because it's like, dang, I did so many episodes down here, man. You don't understand. I went from the poster board. If you was here from poster board, when I transitioned to this, now we're going to take this all to a whole nother level now. And I am partnering with Post Connection Radio. They are also another upcoming syndicate radio station, so definitely check them out. If you are an artist or entrepreneur or any of that, definitely hit them up as well. Of course, they'll be linked in the snippet for this one. They'll be linked in the caption as well as the announcement, so I can re-announce so that everybody can see it. Y'all have no clue how excited I am, and starting next week we will be in a whole new. So if you are an artist in the DMV area as well, once we get all things fine-tuned, I get the location and stuff like that, you will be able to pull up. There can be it's a limit of 3 guests, so it can be you and I think either 2 to the people. And you can do you can do all what you want to do, man. And just come out and get yourself interviewed by me or even by them. They do their own interviews too. But if you want to do on my show for the free $99, of course, I don't think they charge either for their show. So either one. Definitely send people my way. Send your stuff my way. DM me during the show, after the show. Don't matter. Spread the word, y'all, because now it's about to be turned up a whole notch. So if you are in the DMV area, definitely hit me because you'll be able to come in and get some photos done, or bring your camera and get some pictures done and all that stuff. You do what you do, man. And I also am going to pick up the ciphers. So now if you are a DMV artist, we're going to be going me and you are going to go head to head in a fun cipher while being streamed live on my Instagram, on YouTube, and the radio station also plays through Apple Podcasts and Google Play. So you are not only going to be heard from 2 places, which is YouTube and Instagram, my Instagram Live. Now it's YouTube, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, and Google Play. So, and I got a call-in number. So you want to call in, shout out, request a song, whatever. This is how I'm about to do this thing, man. So yeah, like I'm excited. So spread the word. And if you are an artist that's not in this area, that's all right. That's where the call-in comes from. You can still request live from here or call in. It would probably just be easy just to call in, to be honest. And we go from there. But I'm truly excited to be sharing this news with you all. Like, it has been, I wouldn't say a long time coming. I've been doing this since April, May, June, July, August, 5 months now, and it's been exactly 5 months since I've been doing this show, and I'm extremely excited for all those who are here, who've been supporting, who've been reposting, who's been on the show. Now we're turning it all the way up, okay? So, alright, let's get into it, y'all. I'm sorry, I just had to get that out there because I'm so excited because this is the last show in this setting that you see right now, and we're moving on up, man. And if you already been in the show, I had no problem with like running your music back. You already did your interview and everything like that, but I had no problem running your music back as like an intermission situation or whatever, you know, just to give homage back to you, those of you who've been on here already, and just continue to make it fair for those who haven't been on the show yet. All right. So tonight's guest is actually an artist that I was supposed to do a few episodes back, but Instagram was acting a little wonky. So now I'm bringing him right back on the show. Of course, as promised, he goes by the name of Phantom. You know what I noticed about his music though? I listened to his music that he sent me, and it's like it's catchy because I can tell that he does well with making them catchy hooks, almost like how the Migos Quavo makes the catchy hooks. We all know that. That's how I get it from him. Like I get catchiness, and I me also being an artist that we can write. He definitely can write. But we just do really well with creating hooks and melodies. Like that be our strongest points. And I would say that's how his is, and I just like his sound. It's to me it's like a mellow sound, but it's like a crank. Like I don't know how to describe it. That's how unique it is. Like that's why I not only like to bring in new people. It's not a discrimination situation, not at all. But the majority of all the artists that I've had on this show have been all unique. They had their own tone. You had the Latin, the reggae, the groove, the trap, the fun, the upbeat, the R&B. I've had all of that on here, and I'm only willing to grow even further and reach more people who have different styles of music, art, business brands, and all that. So yes, like I said, we'll get into it. So like I said, the artist I have for today, he goes by the name of Phantom, and I'm going to play. Where is this on here? First song I'm gonna play. It says The Outsider. I'm not sure if that's the name of the Outsider. Okay, had to make sure. So the first song I'm gonna play is called Outsider, and I hope you guys enjoy. And let's get lit. This is Phantom again, everyone. That was The Outsider. I like that one because it's like it's telling a short story. Like it's telling a short narrative, and that's why I like that one the most personally. I like hearing stories. Hey. So once again, that was The Outsider and Heavy Metal by Phantom. Thank you. Alright, bro. I know you're on here, so let's try this call in once again. So call in, please, for your interview. I also want to work on somehow making an intro song or something. I don't know. Child, I don't know. Oh, most likely, I have an intro song. First of all, slow moment. I do have an intro song. I'm just gonna make it more. I'm gonna probably make a beat to it or something. Go in the studio, make a little more official drum. You know. Literally, I am legitimately working on leveling all of this up. Okay, I ain't playing. I'm talking about from head to toe. This show is going to be way more official than what it is, so that's why I'm pushing it like for real, y'all. If y'all really need some promotion, especially if you are in the DMV and you want to get heard and seen and all that on radio, I'm gonna need y'all to figure it out. I'm just saying. I'm gonna need you to figure it out. What's being said? Okay. Oh.
What's up?
Yo.
Yo.
Turn your camera so it's not horizontal.
Okay.
There you go. What's
Okay.
up, fam? How you feeling?
Chilling.
That's what's up. I'm so glad that we were able to do this because I didn't forget at all. I just got busy, and I'm glad you hit me up because I was like, oh, duh. I still got you. It's no problem. Appreciate you still being available to come to the show, like, for sure. Like, I really do appreciate that a lot. Like, I love all of y'all, so I was not going to leave you out. So I appreciate you hitting me up and reminding me because I was like, oh, yeah, we do that. I got you. You ready? Yeah, cool. So, my first question is, what made you get into music?
I was always raised around music. My dad, he put me on like Tupac at a young age. So I was like 5 rapper actually, like writing stuff. Cause my dad was a poet. So like
Okay.
yeah.
At 5, you was writing
Yeah.
rap around 5?
It was garbage. It was trash though, but
Of course.
I was still I was still rapping and stuff at a young age. So.
Oh wow, that's what's up. What was your first, like, if you can remember, what was the first like song you ever recorded or like the first thing you ever like rapped?
It was my like old song. Well, I did a couple songs in the past, but it was one of my old songs on my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Start Glazing. Well, that was the first song I put out. The first song was 27 Wishes. That's the first song I ever made.
And what is that song about?
Uh, just basically just coming up from nothing, rock star shit.
So you basically see that your sound is more so on like the rebellious, like grunge rock style. Like,
Yeah.
basically. What made you, well, for what, how old are you?
I'm 17.
17, okay. And you've been doing music since like how, like, actually like recording and stuff like that?
Actually, if I could remember, I was like 16. Not gonna hold you.
Okay, so you've been doing it for like basically a year. So
Yeah.
over time, how did you realize that sound was your sound within this short period of time?
Cause I listened to like a lot of like rock music at a young age too. Like and like combined with that rap style and stuff. So like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it just came to me. And XXXTentacion.
Mm-hmm.
That's my idol right there. Just to say that. I'm my
What
own.
about him?
Uh,
Go ahead.
well, he inspired me in a way.
What about him inspired you? His sound
Like, yeah,
or his
his sound.
story?
His story too. Yeah, he was just my idol. Basically, look up to him.
Man,
So,
rest in peace to him, man. Yeah.
yeah.
So, is there any other artists that you look up to or that influence your style of music, or is pretty much him?
Lil Peep. You know him. Lil Peep.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, what's the name? Trippie Redd. Uh,
Good one.
uh, Kurt Cobain, Lord Infamous. I actually listen to a lot of underground music too, like from Memphis. That dark demonic stuff from Memphis. That underground stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I actually listen to like Space Ghost Perp and stuff. Yeah.
But that's good. That's good that your ears not stuck on just the mainstream, and you get a
Yeah.
taste of everybody. That's
I
how.
listen to I
That,
listen to like a lot of everything. I listen like to Chief Keef, that drill shit,
mm-hmm.
Chicago. I listen to like a whole different stuff. My cousin put me onto that actually.
That's cool because now you have a versatile ear, and I
hmm
can tell even within your the songs that you sent me, you have a versatile ear, and that's good that you let yourself listen to a lot of different music because I feel like artists miss the fact that you don't have to just stick to one genre that you're doing. You can listen to
Yeah.
pop and all this stuff. Get your inspiration from everyone and everywhere.
hmm
That's what builds you to be a better artist, and it also builds your ear for sure. Um,
hmm
Another question is, I have two more questions. One question is, throughout this year of you doing music, what would you say has um, become better? Like what have you seen grown during your time as an artist so far?
My wordplay, my lyrical ability, my voice, my sound, um, you know, and stuff like that.
Good. And my last question is, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years with your music?
5 or 10 years. I hope I make it before then. Hope I make Yeah, like 2 years or something. Like nah, a couple months or something. Nah, but I just see myself, with the gang, the YRN crew, you know, on stage making money, see myself with my boy Nas Cobain, I know he in here. I think he in here. But yeah, with my Nas Cobain, all my niggas who I grew up with in my town,
That's what's up. No, and as you should see yourself together with the people that you come with. Over
Mm,
time you'll win some and lose some, but y'all are gonna do fine because I want y'all to stick together. I really do. Like not even just because you guys are brothers, but because every last one of y'all have your own sound that makes it even the more like dope because it's so versatile. And y'all make that, in my opinion, y'all make that like that fun, goofy music that you're supposed to make at y'all's age. So it's just like it
mm,
works for y'all. And I honestly do hope it happens for y'all within like a year or two. But everything's a process. Y'all
mm,
still gotta be patient, just like the rest of us gotta be patient for when our time comes. But I do believe that you guys would do really great as a group. It's just a matter of continue to grow, continue to be on each other's backs about each other,
mm,
because you want to make sure that everybody in the group is a strong member and that nobody's slacking. That's why I'm a solo artist because I don't have the patience. But you guys grew up, so it's a different thing for you guys. So I really wish y'all the best. I really do. Like y'all, I
mm,
told y'all got some bops. Like I don't see one way I would see it but not working, you guys just stressing on people. It's just a matter of knowing who's who and picking the right people to even allow in y'all's career, especially as a group. Plus,
mm.
the only group I can think of right now, man wise, is pretty much the Migos. Like I think that's the only group for sure. For I mean, the ASAP mob don't count, but I feel like y'all could be the next wave. Like how the Migos was, like they literally started a whole wave and they still got a wave going and it has not died. I feel like it's the same thing for y'all. It's going to happen for y'all, but you know, just continue to work, just continue to build and connect with the right people, but also continue to finalize y'all sounds individually and collectively, and you'll go a long way. Like I believe y'all got it for real, for real. Stick together. Even if the group happens to break up because of whatever reason y'all do solo, still be friends, be brothers, stick together. Because the one thing I will say about the industry, we all pretty much on the same level anyways, but the one thing I will say about the industry is choose your circle wisely and make sure you're not there alone unless you just happen to be alone. That's just how things happen as it is, but make sure you have good people around you. Like, for sure. Never be left alone in this evil industry. Don't do it to yourself. They will snatch you up. Like, don't do it to yourself. But that's all my questions. I really appreciate you coming on. Where are you from? Shout out, where you from?
I'm from Connecticut, Waterbury, Connecticut, Dirty Water.
Oh, snap, you from Connecticut. So, okay, so one of y'all is from Florida. The other one is from, like, what, Chicago? We got Connecticut. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's what's up. Wait, okay, my last question is, so how do y'all, as a group, how do y'all do that if y'all are, of course you get emailed, put your part on this, I understand, but like, if y'all ever want to come together, or if you guys have a show somewhere, like how do y'all make that work?
Road trip, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good answer. I was making sure
whoever drive picking up everybody. Yeah. Whoever drive picking up everybody.
Good. As long as you had an answer for that. Good. Because I was like, okay, so y'all in how many different states? So if y'all all had got invited to perform for someone, what y'all gonna do? You said road trip. Y'all on it. Y'all on it. I appreciate you, fam, for coming on here, Brad. Once again, y'all, this is
Thank you for having me on here.
You said what?
Thank you for having me on here.
Oh, man, no problem. No problem at all. I'm telling you, I'm here to help build everyone up as best way I can. That's why I'm so excited the show is being moved to a bigger platform. And like I said, anybody who's already been on here, I want to make sure this stuff is played in the beginning or the end of the show so that y'all are still getting heard and stuff like that so that y'all not left out the new transition. Trust me, I got y'all. I got y'all for sure.
Oh,
Huh?
that you're gonna do? I want to be a part of that too.
You said what?
The cipher that you was talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah, next week? All right, cool. So, next week, I have an artist, he's from the cipher, but we're going to work it out. Depending on where the time is at, you can call in and do it.
Okay.
But I'm going to make sure I take care of him first, but I'll make sure I keep that in mind for next week. I'll write it down so I'll know. Because it could be a three-way cipher shoot, or you and him can go at it. I don't care. I don't care. The thing is to entertain and have fun, but also practice your skill. That's why I'm also doing the cipher. It helps us practice our skill. So, hey, look, I remember that. I'll make sure when I write down my other show, I put that in parentheses so I'll know. So, yeah, I got you.
Okay.
All right, that's the best. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, y'all. Hey. Once again, that was Phantom from the YRN crew. Definitely check him out. Of course, when I post this on my page, he will be tagged in there. So definitely check him out, man. All the way from Connecticut. Let's give it a... Connecticut. Y'all don't understand. I've had, of course, majority of them are from the DMV, but I've had Chicago. I've had Florida. I just had Connecticut. I'm trying to think. 2 people from Florida, actually. Chicago and Connecticut. Like, that's all right. No, that's all right. That is all right with me. See, this is not just a DMV show. I am stationed in the DMV, but this is not a DMV show. It is open for everyone all around, including in different countries. If I had got somebody from Africa, so be it. My show is open to the public. My show is open to you. So yeah. All right. So today's topic is grind. Like, all right, look. During this time right now, I know there's a lot of us right now, me included too, that will be, or have been on our grind since this whole pandemic. I said what I said. But I wanted to break down grind. I wanted to break down the 5 words in this word that makes the word and makes what grind is. One disclaimer I would give: when we grind for yourself and for your family. Don't grind because society says it. Don't grind for no one else. Grind because you really want to, because if you have a vision and you have plans in your life that you want to see achieved. The first letter, G, grateful. Be grateful for the path that you are on. Why am I saying that? Being grateful for the path that you're on is a thing where it's just like, it's given to you for a reason. It was given to you for a reason. Because you were able to handle it. And sure, it's an honor. You were chosen. You were specifically chosen for a specific path. You should be proud. You should be happy. Because honestly, all the obstacles and the pain and the losses and the wins and the blessings and all of that are on your path. And you have to count each thing as joy, whether you fail, whether you don't, whether you lose a loved one, whether you lose a job or you gain a job, you get promoted, you get that record deal, whatever it is, that's on your path, and be grateful for it. Because it's molding you into who you are becoming and who you are right now in this moment. So the first letter in the word grind is grateful, being grateful. Second letter, R. R stands for ready. Be ready for anything and be ready to adjust. Literally, as you all see, the biggest thing that we all had to adjust worldwide was to this virus, to this random virus. But we've adjusted. We have to be more cautious, be more clean, wear a mask, the whole 9 yards. Drench our hands with sanitizer, keep socially distanced. A lot of people are on online classes. We're doing a lot of media stuff virtually. It was a huge change that we all have to adjust. And unfortunately, this really might just be our new normal for right now, But this too shall pass. Be ready for change. Uncomfortable moments, winning some and losing some. So basically, be ready for change, good or bad. Be ready for uncomfortable moments. Be ready to win some and be ready to lose some. Just be prepared. Be prepared for however things shift in your life. Be prepared for however things may fall apart or fall in place in life. Why am I saying this? It's because we shall always be ready for anything as a survival instinct. Not just because of the grind or, just in business or, as instinctively as a human being, we should automatically be ready to adjust to our, adapt to our surroundings, our circumstances, our conditions. We should be ready for that. Why? Because you never know what you can learn. You never know what you can gain. And you never know what you could lose. Because not all losses are bad. Sometimes you may lose something or someone that you need to lose because it's going to be replaced with something better. I feel like that's the thing that we fret over so much. Like, Dad, I lost my job. I lost this contract. I failed at this class. It's okay. Just keep trying again until you get the right momentum to make it better. But you might also walk yourself into something better that pushes you even further. It's all about perspective, guys. I set my show up the way I do, and I'm talking about what I'm talking about because I'm making sure that I set people's mindsets, especially during this time, because after this, It's going to be a whole new world, a whole new beginning of a lot of things. And I want all of us to just be ready to get it moving. All right? Be ready to sacrifice, go broke, and to possibly fail. Now, when I say that, don't sit them like, well, dad, go broke. No, for real. Like, as an entrepreneur, as an artist, as a brand, somebody having a product, or just you being a person in general, we are going to have our time when we are going to need to plan, invest, and do this and do that, get these people, get this material, and sometimes we have to choose things over other things because that's a sacrifice. Hard decisions to make, but always focus on what choice will offer the most efficient, logical, and beneficial options. Yes, at some points on your journey in life, while you're on your grind, you are possibly gonna go broke more than once. It ain't now everybody's situation, of course. Sorry, it wasn't that. Sorry, but everybody's situation is different. Like you can go broke one day and then you're overnight millionaire, but that's very rare, and not everybody's journey is like that. There's also a process and journey with whatever you start doing, which is whether it's new music, whether you start a business, whatever it is, it's always a process, and you have to be prepared to count some losses during that process. You have to be prepared to be broke. Yes. Yes. Like, yes. That's a real thing. And if that happens, don't be discouraged. Don't worry about what is or isn't in your bank account. You keep writing up the plans. You keep setting up those goals. You keep putting the footwork to keep grinding to that, and everything you need will fall in place. But it is a process. And be ready to possibly fail. Yes, we are all going to fail because we are human beings and ain't nothing about us perfect, which means we're not going to get every single shot. Well, like I said in an episode before, failure does not equal that you will never be successful. It just means that you weren't successful in that moment of when you failed. That moment doesn't determine everything else. If you let that moment of failure, it's bound to happen in any human being's life, that we're going to fail more than once, twice, 10 times, maybe even 100 times. It's going to happen. But to help you prepare for that failure, when it happens, don't let it define the rest of it. Take what you learn, fix it up, tie it back, tidy it up, try it again. And yeah. Next letter, I, independent. Be independent. This does not mean to never ask nobody for help, because closed mouths don't get fed. And at some point, we all need help, which is why a lot of us, outside of what I'm doing, there's many people I've been seeing on my Instagram who've just been helping out. We all need to help out, not just because of what's going on right now, and we pretty much are our only hope, but because help should just be something just given. And be ready to accept it. Don't sit here and just think that, oh, I don't really want to. Nah, if you need the help, open up your mouth and ask for some help. If they don't help you, shoot. Find somebody else. If they don't help me, then help you. Then that's the independent part. You better DIY, do it yourself, and figure it out. Like, okay? But never not accept any help when someone gives you help. Like, it's as a person who thinks independently, it is hard for us. I know there's many of us who are like this. Our mindsets are set up to the point where we want to try things and do things on our own first, and we can't help it because we're so independently minded. And I'm not talking about independent black women. I'm talking about men and women, guys and girls, boys and I'm talking about all of us. Those of us who, there's not too many people who have this mindset, but those of us who naturally have that independent mindset, I know how it feels when you don't really want to ask for help because you want to try to make it around yourself, so you have to worry about to ask that person because you know their situation. That's your heart, and that's okay. But if you really truly need it, ask for help. Don't hold all the weight on your shoulders, even though you are the mastermind. Don't hold too much of yourself because you will burn yourself out. You'll stress yourself out. You would legitimately lose. Lose the sleep, that's part of all of it, but that goes into the next one, the next letter. And the next letter is nurture. This word stood out to me when I was coming up with the slight acronym, but nurturing yourself, your vision, your ideas, your space, your finances, your goals to keep things going and keep them updated. You want to do that because if you're not nurturing, more so yourself first, if you're not nurturing yourself, everything else around you is not going to fall apart, but it's not going to go as planned, or it's going to be stagnant, or it's not going to happen at all. You got to nurture your mind, body, and soul. Whether that's meditation, prayer, reading the Bible, getting some exercise, taking a walk, sunbathing, whatever it is for you, nurture yourself. Eat the right foods, drink water, get some sleep, and find that time in the middle of your grind. You still have to find that time to relax and give you some me time. Like, for real. If you don't, you'll burn yourself out, and then what good would you be by the time all these great opportunities come for you and everything's about to go all right? What good would you be if you have no energy? If you're just a sluggard, if you're lazy, if you're always tired, if you're not really eating because you keep going, and then now you losing weight, and now you are, you're completely messed up. It's important while you're on your grind to nurture yourself. And your ideas, goals, and all that are a part of you. So if you're not trying or making the effort to make yourself better, nothing else around you is going to match, because the energy you're giving out is not coming back to you, because you're not resonating that positive energy. Positivity is not just affirming it, speaking over it in your life. It's not waking up with a smile on your face. It's not just waking up with a smile on your face every morning, no matter what your circumstance is, you keep pushing. It's not just that, it's beyond that. It's also positively taking care of you. It's also making sure that you and your lifestyle is a positive match to receive what you're putting out and what you're trying to manifest in life. That starts with you. All that starts with you. If you're not doing okay, it's a high chance everything else around you is not going to do that well, because the energy doesn't match. You're not giving out the energy that you want to see yourself come back. And of course, even when you are positively, be prepared, be ready and prepared for even that manifestation to take its time to come to you. Everything's going to take time. Everything in the grind takes time. And people are always so quick to look for quick results. You can't get quick results all the time. Sometimes you can. It's possible, but not every time. So don't expect to get quick results every time on your path. No. If you start getting those, that means you're putting all that positivity, all that energy, and all that stuff out there, and God is just granting them, because you had the faith and the strength and the dedication to keep going. Each component needs its time to refocus, refresh, and sometimes get redone. Always do what's beneficial. Sometimes you may have to redo an idea, and sometimes you may have to redo a song, and sometimes you may have to redo a whole marketing project, and just redo it. It may be tedious, but just redo it, because you taking the time to refocus and refresh it and redo it, man, you might find out a whole better blueprint that's going to make it blast off. But it's still going to need that time to refresh, grow, water it, take care of it. It's still going to need that time regardless. But do your part and continue to take care of it while it's in that rebranding process, or that refreshing process, or that trying again process. Give it time. Give it time. Like, sometimes when you do something for the first time, I know this happens to all of us. Sometimes when we're doing something for the very first time in our lives and we've never done it before, isn't it so weird to do it? Like, you kind of feel like, am I doing this right? Like, earlier when I was in my workout class, I was doing something and I was like, this don't feel right. Am I doing this right? Sometimes the first shot don't always go through. And that's actually okay. It's okay. Try it again. and try it again. And try it again. And try it again. And it may, yes, it may get annoying. But are you going to choose your annoyance over your future? A smart person would say no. Exactly. Right. And the last letter, D, driven. Be driven and dedicated to your dreams and goals so that you can keep fighting and working hard towards the desires of your heart. It's all about how, what, and who drives your dedication and commitment to where you want to see yourself be at in the future. The what is you. The how is your plans and the investment. The who is also you, but more so those who are around you supporting you. That's the answers to those questions when it comes to your drive and dedication. All those components have to play a part at some point in time. It can't just be you. No. Yes, you are the captain. Yes, you are the pilot. Yes, you have the coordinates for the most part because, we don't know everything as humans. But at the same time, every pilot has a co-pilot. Consider those who support you and are around you, those are your co-pilots. Who encourage you, who may financially support you, who may shout you out, who may, repost you. Those are your co-pilots, including yourself. You gotta be able to push yourself too. You gotta be allow your biggest cheerleader self be bigger than your biggest critic self in life. You're gonna be your biggest critic in life regardless, but allow that biggest cheerleader part of yourself be bigger than the critique. That cheerleader in you and the cheerleaders that are surrounded by you, which is your support system, they are going to push you and continue to keep the gas pedal pressed for you to keep going forward and keep driving because you're that driven to get to wherever you're trying to go. Just put in the work. Keep fighting for what you want. I don't want people to think that because of what's going on around us, we're defeated, we're not going to come out of it. Oh no, this is a time that we all should be taking to prepare to be coming out better, wiser, stronger, and even greater after all this. This is not the time to slack off. Even after this passes by, it's still not the time to slack off. Keep going because the ball is just going to keep rolling and rolling and rolling, and you better be ready to get with it. So, grind. Grateful, ready, independent, nurture, driven. Remember these 5 words while you're on your specific path, your specific grind, journey, whatever you want to call it. Being grateful, being ready, be independent, be sure to nurture, and be driven. I feel like all those words fit perfectly with what it stands for to be on the grind. But don't overwork yourself. You need days to relax, which is the nurturing part. You need your me days. It don't matter. Look, it don't matter if you take a week off. That's okay. Don't think that, I done swelled myself up. I used to feel the same way. No. Take that week off. Shoot, while you on that week break, you go off on vacation, you take a road trip, you get a room for yourself for a week. Even in that space you're taking to give you some me time. Even if you're taking yourself on a date, you can still write up some ideas, like little footnotes, little ideas that come in your head for your goals and stuff. You can still write those down. That don't mean you have to work on them. No, because you're on your relaxed day. But on your relaxed day, read books, listen to music, rest, get some sleep, shoot, go out with some friends for some laughs, drinks, whatever. But if you have any ideas that pop up during that time that you're taking to yourself to rest and rejuvenate before you really get back to it, writing down ideas and stuff like that doesn't mean that you're not grinding. You still are working. You're just not physically putting those ideas together just yet. You're just writing down the ideas and preparing yourself for what to work on at your little vacation. Treat your grind, I don't want to say like a 9 to 5, but treat your grind as if it's a 9 to 5. When you work your job, you get what? At least Well, some days only give you like 1 day, but the majority of the times you get at least maybe 3 to 4 days max off, right? Depending on what your job is. Treat your grind the same way. If you get off days at your regular job, you are able to owe yourself that same time to your grind, even if your grind is a full-time job and you have no 9 to 5. Dedicate that same energy. I'm telling you. Shoot, use your off days to work on your grind, and you have your work days. But at least take 1 or 2 of those days from either job to do nothing. It's okay to do absolutely nothing. You need that time to do nothing and relax and rejuvenate, because you will legitimately, you will ruin yourself before you get there. What do you mean by that, Ray? What I'm saying is, you will shut your own fire out before the real thing comes to you, because you did not take care of yourself. You will burn out your own light. All of us have some type of light in us, no matter what aura color it is or whatever you call it. All of us have a light in it. It's up to us to flick on the flame and make sure it burns higher, hotter, and brighter as the more we go, the further we go, the better we become, you know? So I want y'all to understand something. The grind never stops. I know that sounds cliche. You probably thought I was going to say something so great. Well, I did say something great. The grind never stops. But that is what society wants you to believe. The grind doesn't stop. But you do need to take time to sometimes step back and look at and acknowledge everything you have accomplished. Sit back and decompress. Sit back and take time from the pressure that you're applying. Not on yourself, but on them. Because you already know how you want to come for their next. You can't come from their next if you ain't got no energy. You can't come from your next if you keep going and going and going and you don't slow yourself down to pay more attention. You're not going to be able to break nothing. You know what? You're going to break your own neck. You're going to break yourself. The grind never stops, no. But that does not mean that you can't take time to take a break from the grind. There's no foul play in that. Your grind is still your job. So give yourself a break from your job. If anybody works 7 days a week, God bless you. Because it can't be me. Like, I mean, working a 9 to 5, 7 days a week, God bless you. Because I couldn't do it. But I want everybody to stay encouraged. You stay on your grind, bro. Stay on it. Stay on your grind. Don't give in and give up to the circumstances that are around us. Please, for your sake. Because your future self is waiting to welcome you with big arms and a whole lot of opportunities, relationships, and blessings coming to you. All right? So, that was tonight's episode here on the High Definition Jam Podcast Show. Yeah. I appreciate all those who have popped in, popped out. I appreciate those who did stick around for the time being. I appreciate fans for coming on the show. Appreciate you a whole lot, bro. And like I said, anybody who wants to be on the show or you know somebody who deserves to get some exposure, please, please, please send them my way. And like I said, we're going to be in a whole new space and everything like that. This show is getting a huge upgrade, not a makeover, an upgrade. And I legitimately cannot wait, y'all. I cannot wait. Like, everything is on the ups. And I pray that everything on you all's end, whoever's been watching, whoever's going to see this, is going to be on the ups. Like, I really do pray that, because I feel like there has been a huge spirit of depression, weakness, and defeat looming over all of us because of what's going on right now. Even fear, you know? And I want y'all to not give in to those thoughts, those doubts, those spirits, those anything. Don't give in to those things, because those are on there to distract you and take you off your course. And it's going to lead you down a road to nothing. And there's no point in doing that to yourself. No point in doing that to your future self. There's no point in doing that at all. Like, there's no reason or anything. So, I really hope that my show continues to encourage, no matter what upgrades my show take. I hope that my show continues to stand out, because I don't talk about the same things everybody's talking about. I feel like everybody's talking about drama and violence. Like, no. So I've created this show my own way, in my own lane, because we need more uplifting podcasts. We need more podcasts that are giving people what they need, not what they want. And I'm not a person who gives you what you want. I'm gonna give you what you need. If you don't like it, cool. If you do, stick around for the journey, sure. But once again, I said I appreciate it, y'all. Keep tuning in. Keep following the journey. I'm super excited. It's not me, it's my Heavenly Father above me, that are passing these blessings on to me, and I'm so excited. So once again, y'all, this has been the High Definition Jamz podcast show. Tune in every Wednesday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I will see y'all next week. And you know what? We out. We out. I wish I could just